Once upon a time, in a certain village, three groups of people came together and they decided to move from the village to the city to find work because they were living in a poor life. They were so poor to the extent that even poor have to call them poor. So you can imagine. And so they all agreed to move from the village to the city to find work. But before they went back on this journey, they informed their king in that village. And the king agreed that, okay, you can go to the city to find work, but I want to give you a gift. And so the king gave them 3 sticks, each of them one. And he told them to go along with this stick. And they asked the king, what are we going to use this stick for? And the king said, even as you go, even as you embark on this journey, you will find the meaning of what I've given you. And so they set off. A week after the journey, one of them said to the other 2 that he is tired, he can no longer hold the stick, and so he wants to throw it away. And they said, okay, if that is your wish. And so he threw the stick away. 2 weeks after the journey, the second person also said to them that I am tired, I can no longer go with this stick. And yet I want to still go with the stick. And they said, it is impossible. It is either you go along with the stick or you throw it away, just as the other friend did. And he said, okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to break it into 2. And so he broke the stick into 2. He threw half away and then he held on to the other half. 3 weeks after the journey, the last person also said, he is tired, he wants to throw the stick away, but he don't know the meaning why it was given to him. And so he wants to still hold it. And they said, okay, if that is your wish. And so they were going, they were talking. 3 hours ahead of them, they saw the city, a very beautiful city. And so they were all happy, jubilating. Yes, we have found the city. We are going to be rich. But unfortunately for them, before you can enter the city, there is a river you need to cross. And the only way you can cross the river is to put in a stake. And so the last person who didn't do anything with the stake put his stake in the river, walked on it. And so he was at the other end waiting for the other 2. The second person who divided his own into 2 also did the same. But because it was a half stake, he could only walk in the middle of the river, and then he was sunk. The first person who threw his own away couldn't even go at all, and so he was sent back. He went back to the village. So all these 3 wise men, it was only one of them who was able to cross the river to the city and became rich. What does this story talk to us about? The stake in the story was the only form or means that they could use to enter into the city. I want to speak to you and to encourage you that there is one thing in this life, in this journey of life, that you need to go along with it. No matter the challenges, no matter the storms, no matter how tired you are, no matter what people are saying against you, there is one thing that you shouldn't throw it away. There is one thing that you shouldn't break it into 2. And that thing, you should go along with it fully. And that one, that stick, is a person called Jesus. Remember John 14 says, John chapter 14 verse 6, Jesus said that I am the way, the truth, and the life. Jesus is the only way. So before you can succeed, before you can achieve greatness, Jesus is the only way you can pass through. The first person who threw his own away, a group of people who gives us in their Christian faith when challenges comes. The second person who broke his own into 2, a group of people whom as if they are in, they are out. Today they are this, today they are that, today they are cold, tomorrow they are hot, today they are doing good, the other day they are doing bad. So as if they are in, they are out. They go and they come in. And the third person who didn't do anything with the stake, a group of people who no matter the challenges, they will hold on to God. No matter the challenges, they will be persistent to their faith. And that's why I want to encourage you. Do not be like the first person. Never be like the second person, but be like the third person. Before you can achieve greatness, there are storms you need to cross. And the only way you can cross that storms is to accept and believe in Jesus. Fully, not partially. And as you do so, greatness is awaiting for you. May the good Lord bless you and strengthen you. And may He help you to overcome all the stress and the challenges so that you also be a great person. May the good Lord bless you. Amen.